Understanding families is the key to understanding how Revit works. All the objects in Revit belong to families. Let's open up the family tree in the project browser. And then I'll drag this over to give us some more room. On this first level, you'll find categories of objects inside Revit. I'll open up the walls category, and this next level shows us the two system families, basic wall and curtain wall. System families are part of Revit and you can't change them. For other categories, for example doors, you can create your own families. These are called loadable families. And right now we only have one loaded family in our browser, the single flush door. Let's open up the single flush door, and you'll find different types of doors. These all belong to this family, and they're just different dimensions of the door. And similarly, if you go down here to the basic wall family and you open that up, you'll find a list of types of walls that have different materials, different conditions. So to understand how this works in practice, let's go ahead and make a wall. I'll switch to the Modeling tab and click on the Wall tool. Now I'll go click on the Rectangle Sketching tool and click 2 points to make a rectangle. Don't be concerned with the size of the rectangle at this stage. Let's look at this in 3D. I'll come up here and click on the 3D button. Alright, now I'll drag the project browser back so we have a little more room on the screen, and I'll change the view to shading with edges, like that. Okay, now I'll go to the Modify tool, or hit the Escape key a couple of times. Now I'll select this wall and go to Properties. This opens up the Element Properties dialog, and the term element is synonymous with object or instance. They're all kind of the same term in Revit: object, element, instance. They're the lowest level. And elements belong to a type, and a type belongs to a family. So it has this hierarchy to it. So for example, we can change the family to curtain wall. Okay. That changes the way this looks because now it belongs to this other system family called the curtain wall right here. Let's take these two objects over here. I'll select them by dragging a window out and selecting them. They should turn red. Then I'll go to Properties, and let's change the type here. They belong to the basic wall family, and that's fine. But let's change their type to brick on metal stud, exterior. Okay. When I do that, the walls get a little thicker, and you'll notice that I see different colors here. I see brick on the exterior and gypboard on the interior. Let's select this one, go to Properties again. You can look at how the type is controlled if you click on Edit right next to the Type pop-up. And you can see here, you can use the Preview image to preview your type. So this type has a structure, and you can edit that here with this button. This is a diagram that shows the exterior side of the wall here and the interior side of the wall here. So that's the same orientation that you see in the preview image. So on the exterior side, you have a layer of brick that's 3 5/8 inches thick, and its function is a finish layer. And then the next thing, we have an air layer of 3 inches, a membrane layer, wood sheathing 3/4 inch, metal studs 6 inches thick, a vapor barrier that has no thickness, and finally 1/2 inch chipboard on the interior. So you see how this compound wall gets built up out of different components. Say OK, and OK again. OK a third time to return back to your editor.